Hey team, I wanted to get with you tonight and let you know about the email that I sent out to you. It's an email. It's called Agent Double Dip Technique. It's the program I've been using, the technique I've been using all week to make offers to realtors and real estate agents. So I want to make sure that you understand the guide that you have, the cheat sheet that you have in your hand. So I'm going to pull it up on my screen. I'm going to walk through it a little bit, make sure it's clear, and show you how to be effective and having real estate agents call you with their deals before they're even listed. So get ready. Check it out right here. All right, I'm going to share my screen and we're going to look at the, oops, let's do it again. We're going to look at the double dip technique. All right, so this is what I use to deal with agents to get them into the double dip program. We've talked before, you have buying agents and you have selling agents, basically listing and buying. There's a real estate commission that's split between the two of them of 6%. That's 3% each. That is all paid by the seller. So a compensation for two agents is typically 6%, which is split 3% each. The listing agent is hired by the seller to market and sell the property on MLS. So the listing agent puts the property on MLS, where the other agents collaborate on the listing, and they find the listing when they're sending deals to us, and the listing agent earns 3%. So the listing agent either have someone come to them and bring them a deal, or they go out and find deals to be listed. The buying agent, that's how we were working here in the past, going through Brianna. We had a buying agent, right, who actually find deals that are on the market, and then they present them to buyers so we can negotiate a purchase price for them. Typically, the buying agent gets 3% as well. So there is something in between that, or above that, I would like to say, that's a bigger deal than that, which is dual agency. Dual agency is when the buying agent is also the selling agent, or when the selling agent is also the buying agent. It's called dual agency, right? So they list the property and then they end up representing the buyer as well. And that's a technique that we want to employ. Now, simply being, the reason we want to employ it, it gives them a lot of motivation to bring their deals to us, because basically we're doubling their income, right? We're offering them more than they will get on just doing the sale through a buyer's agent. Now, this strategy I want to share with you is not just for one deal, but it's for them to continue to bring deals to you all the time. And guys, it is awesome. I have realtors I talked to just last night sending me deals. They're sending me deals before they go on the MLS. They're sending me, one thing I got tonight is deals that are actually now off-market deals where the listing expired. You know, that's a very great technique too. Getting deals that have expired, the seller is usually very motivated at that point in time. So I'm going to check some of those out tonight as well. So the science behind the double dip technique is, instead of getting a buyer agent to present your offers, since we have programs like the Data Cruncher, the Deal Finder, we're able to find deals. And instead of finding deals and present them to our buyer agent like we were doing in the past, we would now just present them to the selling agent. By presenting them to the seller agent, we offer them the opportunity to become our buying agent on the same deal and present our offers. That's creating dual agency, and it's also called double dip strategy, where that agent gets paid twice. They're now motivated to take our deals to the seller and let him know this is a good deal, because they're highly motivated. Inside this packet that you got emailed tonight, you'll see that you have the script, exactly what to say to the buyer, to the agent. But this script is just setting up the offer for the houses that we're finding based on our MAO, our maximum allowable offer. But the real deal is setting up the future here, where we have agents sending us deals as soon as they get them before they're listed on the MLS. And these scripts will walk you right through it. After doing this a couple times, you'll be a pro at it. There will be some agents who want to list a low ball offer per se. So here's some of the things you can present to them as a pushback. That ultimately by presenting the deal to that seller, they may lower the price. Then that will help them sell the property. Also, if they present the offer the way you want, you can give them do a verbal offer. Right? So you do a verbal offer, and if the seller comes down or come back, then you can do a little bit more due diligence and respond. That's why we leave room in our offer in the first place to actually be able to go back and forth with the seller to make to really negotiate, right? And another thing is once you get the verbal, if you can get them to do a verbal, they come back and say, hey, can you put that in writing? Then you have a deal that's in process. Every deal is not going to be cut and dry, go straight forward. Sometimes you have to actually let them know that put a verbal in and come back, right? One other thing, sometimes you'll find agents who really don't want to put in any deals at all. They feel like it's a lowball deal. That is a time when you can go back and present through a buying agent if you're really interested in the deal. That way the offer would definitely get put in. I talked to an agent tonight who seemed angry about my offer. She was upset that 3 other people put in offers today as well for a property. I put mine at $102,000. There was 2 other people, their offers were, the highest was $104,000, and the seller didn't take it. And she seemed very angry. But I explained to her that, this is the value of the property at this time in an as-is condition. And, I'm a cash buyer, and this is how I need to buy the property. And she said, well, I'm going to put in every offer. I'm going to definitely give it to him. So she asked for a verbal. I text her my verbal offer. So we'll see how that go tomorrow. But you'll find agents who don't want to do it. It's really the obligation to put the offer in to the seller. If you really want to get an offer in, you can always go for a onesie deal, right? On this deal, you can say, hey, get a buyer's agent just to get it submitted. That way they will have to present the deal to the seller. This is the follow-up email that works like a charm. The line here, the details here with the earnest money deposit, the inspection, everything we want to do with the deal. The PS is the great part. Let them know you're looking for distressed properties all the time, and they should send you their deals right away. Okay? This is kind of how the package is laid out. Also, you're going to resubmit deals. Sometimes deals are turned down. I found that by resubmitting deals, sometimes you're the only person that's following up with that property, and eventually the seller will sell to you because you're the only one in the market. And some more email scripts for that. Okay, this is the package you got emailed out tonight. Go ahead and take charge and start using this package for the deals that you analyze for the rest of the week and going forward. I'll continue with the ones that's in there now. And hey guys, I just want to let you know that these techniques, they work when you work them. Okay, take off, take charge, use them. This right here is called the agent double dip technique. Enjoy it. It works beautifully.